so prized a possession is the old oaken bucket that I heard of a coach who won it for the first time and slept with it that night. From Bloomington to West Lafayette, the fans look to have their say in this in-state showdown. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Boilermakers will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense takes the field to start this game off. The Hoosiers had no problem as they ran away from the Boilermakers the last time they met.
And that was a game Purdue fans want to forget. They made way too many mental errors in that one. It really was Purdue.
Yeah, and I guess Purdue needs to produce today if Purdue wants to do something special.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Little touch pass to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Went to the running game on first down, now here they come again. They'll leave it with him. Runs into a wall, they'll give him 1 out to the 8. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Finds his man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking the profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Orji. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
They'll try the toss to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
They'll try the right side. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. And the Boilermakers in the hurry-up. The old Oaken bucket dates all the way back to 1925, but the rivalry itself goes back even further, 1891. Alumni associations from both sides decided what's the perfect, most suitable trophy? Well, of course, an Oaken bucket.
Yeah, of course, a bucket. A bucket's the perfect reason and the perfect thing to fight for. What are you going to win today? I'm going to win a bucket. No, but I mean, I think the history of it's cool, but Jesse, when you make it a trophy game, it's just so much more fun. It's so much more energy. It's so cool. You're going to celebrate with it. You're going to go grab it right after the game.
Yeah, you know, both Purdue and Indiana, they're hoping to add a score, a date, the city this game was played in. Someone's adding a P or an I to the old Oaken bucket.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll run play action. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the option. Now the pitch. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Takes the easy throw in the flat. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Boilermakers want to move quickly.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. This rivalry dates back to 1891, and you want to know how important the old Oaken bucket is? When Lee Corso won it for the first time, he slept with the bucket.
There are NFL
and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Boilermaker!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They are set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Daly. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Quick release on the RPO. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
They'll try the run. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And it's no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, this field goal leaves us tied, guys. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Right on the money. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants to take the top off. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Trying to barge in. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down and still on his feet. Looking for more room.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Hoosiers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the old Oaken bucket is on the line, and already the Hoosiers and Boilermakers have given us some impressive moments. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Purdue and Indiana plays out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Gonna run it. It's Webb. Nice move there. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just a...
Touchdown, Purdue! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the air on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a third and long. Wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Got his man downfield. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And listen, the QB gave everything he had, right? He tried to get the first down. He even laid out. He wasn't worried about getting whacked. He tried to get the first down. Good effort, but just comes up a little bit short.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The RPO, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Got some room to run. Finally brought down the run of play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Pressure coming. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field.
Number 12, on to kick it away.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. The give on the inside. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run the toss. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around.
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Takes the handoff. It's Gore. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
The Hoosiers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. This quarterback part of their running game. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Quarterback will keep it. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Working that wide receiver screen. And that one did not work. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He might want another play. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Line out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Indiana! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's McGooligan. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Boilermakers are in the hurry-up. Power football with the run. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. He'll try to pop the draw. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They'll try to run for it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They get to the line quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the...
He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw it to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
It's caught. Gives him the big stiff arm. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. And the Hoosiers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. Fourth quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They just keep firing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. Immediately fires to the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Fitted in the window for the score.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Who could ask for anything more? Coming down the gun of the game, and maybe one of those moments that will be etched in the annals of this rivalry forever. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, he'll throw it. Hit as he throws. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium. And the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise, you can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hoosiers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's Merguligan. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes the catch. It's Webb. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Snap in the shotgun. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown, Purdue! Great job by the back on the option.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes a grab for a big play. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They move on top here in the 4th.
That is how you end a football game. Closing seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41.
First and 10.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete into the end zone, and that's going to do it. That puts a wrap on this one. This time around, the old Oaken Bucket will spend the year in Bloomington as Indiana beats Purdue.